So Mark here, cooking books. It's been a while since I put up a video, so I just want to say, what does it take to make a relationship last? Not what it takes to find a relationship. It's easy to find relationships. They're all over the place. What does it take to make a relationship last and to find a quality relationship? Uh, in my opinion, right? Based off my experience and my opinion, I'm a 42-year-old man who's been through multiple relationships, relationship fatigued. uh, I think what it takes to make it work based off experience and research and scientific study is that you and whoever you're with, look, what's not going to work is this. Money is not going to make a relationship last. We already know that. Rich people divorce just as much as poor people. Uh, People with money don't necessarily have the secret sauce either. They break up too. Maybe in less frequencies, but they break up too. Uh, so it's not finances, right? It helps, yes, but does not make it last. Doesn't guarantee or secure it. Uh, Looks, hell no, right? That's so superficial. Looks counted up until probably college. After college, after you get into your college years, looks don't count as much. And the older you get, you realize looks really, it falls from the upper echelon to the lower end of the spectrum. So looks definitely not, right? Superficial, it's vain, it's shallow, it's only skin deep, it's a shell. So looks, no, looks not gonna make your relationship last. So it's not looks, it's not finances, intelligence, absolutely not, absolutely not. No, smart people, intelligent people break up too. Uh, but why the breakups? Let's talk about why the breakups first before I tell you guys what I think will make it last. The breakups is because scientifically we're being pulled uh, in perpetuity, right? There's a constant pull on every aspect, every human, every element that occupies this earth. Everything is always being pulled. The trees, the house, the cars, everything is always being pulled. What do I mean by that? The gravitational field is a force. The reason why cars don't float off, the house don't lift up into the air, you and I are able to sit, because we're being pulled to the center of the earth by the earth's magnetic core. So we're always being pulled. That's one. Then you have other forces that's pulling us. So you have the electromagnetic force, the weak force, the strong force. So we're constant. These forces are always working and always, again, a constant pull. And the pull is not in one direction. It's kind of like think of a vortex or a tornado, right? So we're constantly being pulled by invisible forces, right? So this is this. So people are always being pulled apart, pulled together, etc., etc., etc. And the pull, there's various forces, stimulants, whatever, that is constantly pulling us. So you're always being pulled apart, together, whatever. So this is why the breakups, right? Now the pull shows up in different forms. Don't get me wrong, right? The pull shows up in again, lack of finances. That's a pull. It's a destructive pull. Outside influences, whether it's a family member, exes, you know, jealousy, whatever, envy, whatever. People, different pulls. They show up. The pull will show up in various forms, but it's still the same pull. So these are the reasons why people break up. These are the things. But what I'm talking about is science. It's scientific, right? It's not we broke up because I lost a job, or you lost a job. You broke up because you met somebody else, or somebody cheated, or that's the result. I'm talking about the cause, the microscopic causes, the subatomic causes, the infinitesimal causes, things you don't see, the invisible forces at hand, right? And that's where the real issue is. If you can get to that, fix that, then you have a better probability, becomes higher of sustainability and success and viability, stuff like that. So what do I think that makes it work or keeps it together? Here's what I think is the secret sauce. You and whoever your partner is, your spouse, whatever, You guys have to be in constant communication on the quantum level. I'll say it again. There must be a consistency of communication on the quantum realm. In the quantum realm, you and your spouse, your partner, must always be in entanglement. It's called quantum entanglement, right? If you are quantumly entangled, right, this means on an infinitesimal scale, right, which simply means that in the invisible realm, you guys are constantly in communication. And that means that we're not talking about your physical body anymore. We're talking about your spirit body. We're talking about your emotional body. We're talking about your ethereal. We're talking about your astral. We're talking about you and your partner are on the same frequency at all times, every time. In other words, you guys are plugged in, you guys are connected, your Wi-Fi are in sync, synchronized. So therefore you can be at work and your partner's at work and you're hundreds of miles apart, but you guys are constantly communicating in the quantum realm. In the quantum realm, when you study the quantum realm, you understand that everything that we see in our macro realm, in our human realm, is being governed by our quantum realm. So the secret is to get to the quantum realm. When you can manipulate, alter, modify, adjust the quantum realm, then you'll see the results show up in your macro realm. Till next time, peace.